Hello everybody, I'm sorry that it's been such a long time since the last upload, but I've been quite busy and as I promised, the build all the models from the box right there, except the Necron Royal Warden. I couldn't help myself. I had to get it. But I painted up one of my 5 Terminators, not counting the captain, for my friend as an Ultramarine. Did quite well, in my opinion, but I could always do better. And then, of course, as well for another friend, one of the Tyranids as Behemoth. I will be doing mine as Leviathan. So I had to go down the shop today and pick up the 2 paints I ran out of, Avalon Sunset and Slaanesh Grey. These are £2.75 each, so for these 2 paints alone it cost about £5. But, as I said, I'm going to have to do a bit of modification to it. I have done them. I've got multiple Space Marine heads on here, a old shoulder pad. I've given it a good dry brush and overbrush, and also to go on to it, a original Thousand Suns head. This is white metal, but with that too, I have been up to a few other things, like painting a salamander. His head is not on him currently, but this is in the stages of me doing him. I forgot to record the thing, so I'm going to have to basically scrap the idea of me doing a video about how to do a salamander under £20, which is a shame. But along with, as I said, about lore videos, I'll be uploading some of those very soon. And then, of course, the colour palette for my army as well. I will be telling you the list of that soon as well. Along with that as well comes the battle honours. I have been very busy, so I haven't done any of them. But as I said about the painting ones, I'll do the last few with you. One of them involves, for me, painting this Tyranid. And doing the kit batch is also a build one, so... Yep, and also a Tyranid can also class as a monster for your army, so that's three things you can get done in one go. And as I said in the big review, the box was a good deal considering you get a lot of models for a very good price, and the paints and tools set as well, very good for value. And then of course in the video after that, and I'm sorry guys and gals, I apologised about the fact that I hadn't uploaded in a while since the first video, and I had some technical problems. I also showed this, but I didn't truly show how useful this is. Yes, I did demonstrate in the video with how well it can hold a model, but I didn't demonstrate how the side bits here can be used for sub-assembly holders. I don't have any right now because I ran out and the shop near me doesn't currently have them in stock, but it is quite good at holding paintbrushes. So midway painting, you could put a paintbrush there. Let me just get one real quick out of my box. You can hold a brush if you really wanted to, but not really a small base brush. More like the starter brush. Starter brush, it holds quite well. And of course, last time I did a video, was only about Citadel stuff. Well, I also need to give a shout out to the Abbey Craft shop in Abbey Craft. They sell these really good brushes called Royal Grip. It's Royal Soft Grip, and these have a rubber bit and are really good for brush control. But yeah, quite good considering the price. They are £2.50 each, but for three for £12, quite a good deal. Then of course about this painting handle as well, it's made in the UK. No, designed in the UK. And it's also usable with the big handle. I don't know if I mentioned that previously, but that doesn't really matter. I am also working on a replacement and proxy of the Games Workshop paint rack. This is a failed print. It doesn't hold the pots as tightly as I would hope, but some of them fit in nicer. Short pots specifically not, but the taller pots, 24mm, do. So I'll be fixing this at a later date, but right now it's quite handy for stopping you from knocking your paint pots over. See? Just moves the entire thing instead. And where I have it placed on my desk when I am using it, it won't move, so that's nice. Then of course as well, on the topics of things like that, I'm going to screw a model up there. The Royal Warden. This is a very difficult model to assemble. It is definitely not friendly to new players, so for you people who are planning to start a Necron army, I recommend you do not get this model straight away. It is quite difficult to put together, and I also almost broke mine. But it is just to forget all that negativity, and I have primed these, but there is a lot of detail on these. I'm going to grab a model that I haven't primed just to show you. You can see it. I'm going to grab the Space Marine Captain in Terminator armor. I would say good quality, but you can't really see it. So yeah, that's a shame. But there is a brilliant sculpt, brilliant. But for the Tyranids, they look brilliant, very menacing. Now I've got these all built up. I can say that the Tyranids look great. And then, of course, the Von Ryan's Leapers. You get 3. There's 2 of them. And here's the 3rd. You get 3. They are all a brilliant sculpt and built to the same thing, like print-wise. They are great. The problem is, and this is directly to you, Games Workshop, there is a lot of mould lines, and that kind of needs to be sorted out because there are in places that are not exactly easy to get rid of, like on the tendrils of its mouth. But I have to completely stop talking about that. There is other things that need to be sorted out, like really really big other things, and that is the price for the super detail cutters. I don't think anybody's going to pay £30 for those. I have some God Hands clippers. They are great, but the price for them was all okay. But your Games Workshop's not okay. But I can understand why you would price it that, because of they feel really nice. You've got a really nice cut, but that price is a bit But as well, there's a thing as well that needs to be raised, and it's quite important, and that is the fact that Games Workshop very rarely ever actually has things in stock. It's not just me, it's more than just me. And think this, they don't have stock in when they should have it in. They always seem to have like a not enough amount of stuff in. Paint wise, fine. Model stuff, meh. But specifically when it comes to like glue and things, no, not always. And as well, especially as well, if you want brushes, sometimes it might not have the brush you want. But yeah, that's just me. Anyways, Asgarath out.